Okay, take you to the first apple trees. The pumpkin that we grew. Okay, well this is one of the trees. There's no apples. Oh, here we go. Trying to show you the actual apples that we took. It's not just like that. Let's pull it off. Just a little bit in the shade. There we go. That's one of the apples that we use. I'll take this in with me. I'm not a very good cameraman. Let's have a look at this. This is another one of the trees. They're all different varieties, I think. You see up there? There's an apple there. Maybe I could find one lower down to show you. Nope, I'm afraid not. We've used them all. There was a lot of bad ones. Ended up like this. And this tree we couldn't actually use because the apples were too flowery in texture. This just clogged the machine up as we were pressing them and just made a slurry rather than juice. So this plant, sadly, this tree was no good. We clipped the trees last year so we could get more apples this year, but the person that clipped them cut the branches off too much, and so we ended up with certain trees that didn't produce any apples at all, like this one. No apples came off this one. This one we've used a few from. A baby on this. Try and get one. This was producing apples like this. I don't know the names of the apples. And there's just one more tree. There's a nice plum tree here. Baby plums. Try this. Come on, Bax. Backley. Come here. We found that this was the best apple, or the nicest tasting juice. And the least amount of bad apples came off this one as well. But as you can see, it's completely barren now because we've harvested it totally. The first tree that I showed you, we managed to get 65 litres of apple juice from that tree alone. Now this tree here, we thought that these apples was too flowery as well, but we took them and they're making absolutely beautiful juice. So we're going to harvest this one tomorrow. We've got quite a few, so hoping we can make maybe another 100 litres. Okay, we'll show you the next phase after this. Okay, this is where we're chopping all the apples up. Joanna's chopping them. We placed all the apples into here after shaking the tree and collecting all the apples in this baby bath. Joanna's chopping them all, putting them into there, giving them to me, and we're using this machine, which is like a cork screw, and you put the try it here. So you put the apple into there, start the machine. We place the apple in here. Squish it down. It squishes it up there, and the juice goes into there, and all the end product comes out of here and falls down into there. We could get a few going. Fill it up there. Okay. Okay, and then we take the jar, the container. Excuse the mess in the kitchen, it's a big production site going on. Put it into the pan with some sugar, gently heat it, stir the sugar in, dissolve the sugar. Oh, first of all, we filtered it through the strainer to get some of the froth away from it, and which we didn't do for the first batch. And then after we've dissolved the sugar, we transfer it over here, and again poured the pan over here into the jug, took the jug and put it into this wine thing, fermenter or whatever you want to call it. We actually do have two demijohns. One, this is the first one that's been going for a while now, over a week, and the yeast has stopped bubbling after about a week. You can see the sediment at the bottom, built up with the sugar, but we never took the froth away from this one. So there's a lot of parts of apple there you can see that stuck to the side as we were swirling it round. And so we decided to make it a bit more cleaner, because the first time that we did it about 4 years ago, we actually filtered it by using cloths, but we decided not to this year, and this is the second demijohn that we're going to be using. We're going to pour it from here into this second demijohn. Okay, we'll keep you updated, and probably another movie later on. We've worked out that one of the demijohns takes about 65 litres of apple juice, which is around about, well, it's 2 of these packets here of yeast that we're using. With in the first demijohn we put 12 packets of, which is 12 kilograms of sugar, along with 2 of these, one of these packets and one of these packets. This packet here has some additional nutrients for the yeast to get it going. And we worked out that by doing this, the equivalent amount of cider that we could buy from the supermarket would be around €400 if it works, which it did the first time we did it. It was absolutely delicious. Do you want to add anything? No? You want to follow me? See how we can see the procedure? This is already got sugar in it, but we need to dissolve the final part of the sugar. With this second batch we decided not to put so much sugar in, as we noticed it had just all built up at the bottom of the last demijohn. And the yeast, I think, died of alcoholic poisoning before being able to eat it all, so we'll put half the amount in this time. That should do it, and I think that should be the end of it until we can show you the end result. Okay. Right, so we've warmed a bit of apple juice up. We're going to add the yeast. I think so. Just plop it in. Two packets because we're hoping for about 60 litres of cider. Two different varieties of yeast, well, two different brands. Very yeasty smell. Okay, then we'll take it over to the main batch. And pour it in. Add it to the main batch. And add the food. Nothing so special about it. Plop it in, stir it round. I don't know what type of food it is, but it really smells like ammonia. You can see it's frothed right up. The first time we tried this, we actually put it in the pan along with the yeast, and as you can tell, it made a mess. Okay, we'll just leave that. It's been stirred well, and we'll continue juicing. Okay. Oh. In a good position. There we go. Okay, this morning when I've got the last lot of apples, we're going to finish off the bottle. I don't think you can see much from here, the light. And we covered it over last night with one of these and an elastic band over the top. And we'll do the same tonight before putting the airlock on. Hey, yeah, you look better than that. Right, we moved the demijohn in here, and we bought this cork. We bought the cork and the bubbler, the airlock, off eBay. It was just the right size. You can see it's nearly actually going inside the bottle. So when we tried it, it started bubbling like crazy as it goes. Down here. It's really nice, it's really good. A few white bits here and there, I think they're bits of apple or whatever. But after 2 days of frantically bubbling, it completely stopped. And it stopped when I noticed, because it was bubbling so mad, the water was coming out of the top.